1 year after Cyclone Nargis devastated life on Myanmar's Ayeyarwady Delta, we've come to see how 2.5 million survivors are reclaiming their lives and where New Zealand's $1.5 million of aid has been spent. World Vision's blue emergency tarpaulins are still providing shelter for families who lost the roof and walls of their homes when the wind, travelling at 240 kilometres an hour, blew their world to pieces. Many homes can't be repaired because the bamboo they weave into walls and the banana palms they thatch for roofs have been washed away. In the immediate emergency, money from the 40-hour famine and children in crisis helps establish child-friendly spaces, safe places where children play, heal, talk, do schoolwork and re-establish normal routines. Children's laughter restores hope and gives everyone courage to rebuild their lives. In Myanmar, World Vision has 108 child-friendly spaces. Why wears Tharnaka on his cheeks? Children and women mix the bark of the sandalwood tree into a paste to make a sunscreen. When their schools have been rebuilt, these emergency centres will become early childhood centres and offer non-formal education for working children. Buddhism is the dominant faith in Myanmar, and monks are looked to for leadership. Monasteries, tall, permanently built structures, are known to store food for use in emergencies. In the aftermath of the cyclone, 800 people sheltered here at Ni Nongwa Monastery. It served as a warehouse for World Vision. Today they come for water. Village drinking ponds have been contaminated by human and animal bodies washed into the reservoirs by the 12-foot-high tidal surge. Decontaminating reservoirs is time-consuming. In the meantime, hundreds of thousands of villagers walk miles for purified water. Cyclone Nargis killed 138,000 people and left hundreds of thousands homeless. Today, World Vision is supporting 350,000 people in the most impoverished and cyclone-scarred villages.
This is the Element C, and so you can go to the Bogli Township line this way, and this is the Bogli Township, and this part is the most affected areas by Cyclone Nargis, especially World Vision is doing in that area, especially this island that we call Junyo Village Track, this one.
Kun Thi Chung is one village on this island. Once home to 1,200 people, more than half the community drowned when the 7-metre tide surged through here. There are no toddlers, and most elderly people have died. Many who survived clung to the top of these coconut palms. And this man rescued 20 people. He brought 75-year-old Do Kin and her 10-year-old orphaned grandson Yi to the rice storage shed, a tall permanent building. Do Kin lost 11 members of her family, and the 33 children in this child-friendly space are orphans. World Vision and UNICEF are still trying to trace the families of almost 1,500 children. 12-year-old Lin is one successful reunification. He's telling his story for the first time. Lin saw his mother catch a tree and his baby brother go under the waves. All through the night he held tightly to a piece of wood and floated on the torrent. When he woke, he was in a cemetery 50 kilometres from home. He had no idea who he was or where he had come from. 3 weeks later, he was united with his father and his 9-year-old brother. They survived the storm which killed his mother and 3 siblings. Everyone's working to enable the community to reduce risk in the face of a future disaster. In this Kunthi Chung village meeting, Mia Marina, who's managing the Nargis rehabilitation program, Ung Cho Cho, program officer, New Zealand's Bonnie Jackson and Switzerland's Gerald Mazzano discuss livelihood recovery and risk reduction strategies with the community. The resilience, generosity and absence of conflict in the people of Myanmar impresses aid workers. Communities have allocated their fishing boats, nets and livestock to families with the greatest need, including this family with a cerebral palsied 7-year-old daughter. When education is limited, health knowledge is restricted, and this family thought their baby was disabled because of malnutrition and bad water. In the rehabilitation phase, World Vision New Zealand and Switzerland are funding WASH, the Water Sanitation and Hygiene Program. It's critical to reduce waterborne disease. We are bringing a source of long-term clean water security to thousands of vulnerable families. Mia Marina explains how the pots filter pond and river water.
We call it the ceramic filter. So this is for the household filter, system. So they can just put it on the storage. We're going to as well, distribute it the storage. But it's very easy. It's like a pot.
You're making a difference in the lives of the gracious people of Myanmar, and they're grateful. What are they saying?
They said thank you very, very much to World Vision. When they are in trouble, World Vision came to help them. So he said, if you need help, then as Myanmar people, then they would like to help you in back. Yeah.
From Kiang Su village, World Vision New Zealand also says thank you for your generous support.